a Burromax. Right there. Burromax motorcycle. It's this one here. This one's getting older. We've got an updated one. Andrew here from Vietnam flew in this morning to put this motorcycle together. Have you ever put a motorcycle together?
Never, never.
Not once?
Not once.
Do you know how to ride a motorcycle?
Kind of.
Probably a moped. Motorbike.
Yeah.
That's a Vietnam motorbike. That's what it is. Mopeds. That's what we call them in America. This is not a moped. This is a Bromax TT350R. This is the black, flat carbon fiber. All right, I'm going to have Andrew here show you how to assemble this entire motorcycle. Never put a motorcycle together before.
Never put a motorcycle.
What's the first thing you're going to do?
Cut the box, probably.
That's a start. That's a start. It's got lithium-ion batteries in here, forbidden for transport. I don't know how they got here, if it's forbidden transport, but it's here. Anyways, it got here. All right.
Yeah, let's do it.
You do the honors. You cut the cake.
It's already cut.
Oh yeah, I already cut it. Okay, so this is the way it looks. Voila, I'm gonna give you a close-up here. You've done a great job so far, Andrew.
Thank you so much.
Well, you deserve a motorcycle. That's how it looks. That's how it looks. Now what are we gonna do next?
Take out this thing, this motorcycle.
And what do you call that in Vietnam?
This one?
Yeah,
I don't even know.
motorbike.
This.
I think everything is called a motorbike in Vietnam. Vietnam is the world's leading motorbike capital of the world.
Really?
Wow. Yeah, probably. Okay, so, you know what I think you gotta do? I think you gotta lift this motorcycle out of here. I have put one of these together, but it's been years, and, you know, this one's a completely different color, so it might be different. We got styrofoam. You want to be careful what you throw away and what you don't. We got a battery charger here. It's in a box. Box is in great shape. Styrofoam, I'm not sure what happened. If I showed you this other side, we kind of had a blowout here with some cardboard, so I don't know if a forklift drove right through it or what happened. But it is what it is. We got the charger here. We got a toolkit, which nobody ever uses, but it's here. Wait, why am I doing this? You're supposed to be.
Okay.
Just made me take. We got the charger and a cord. Charger's here. Oh, here's the other piece. Now, oh, here you go. What is that, Andrew?
Instruction?
Well, let's open it and find out.
Stickers?
Yeah. It's not a motorbike without stickers. So we got the TT350 Bromax everywhere. So it is, that's stickers. So we're getting somewhere. Okay, Bromax. Here's what we were looking for here, the assembly guide. All right, foam. We got more foam. It's out. We're on a good start here. Now I think the hardest part of this entire job is you grab the back, I'll grab the front here. We're gonna lift this sucker out. Oh my goodness, it weighs all of 28 pounds, I think. Okay, so we have the kickstand that we put down to hold it up. Now what would you do next if you were me assembling this motorcycle?
Take all these wrappers out, then put this handlebar in here. Yeah, probably.
Are you sure you have not put one of these together before?
100% sure.
Alright.
1000%.
Whoa, that's pretty sure.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's get to getting then. Let's get to getting.
What next?
Well, you just told me you're gonna put the handlebars on.
So we cut all
Ah, be careful! Hold on.
these ziplock.
Yeah, but what I would use for this job, you take a razor blade and do one of these, end up scuffing the plastic up, stuff like that, cutting through wire cables. So I like to use the side dikes there, the wire cutters, to cut all the zip ties off. Make sure you're cutting zip ties and not cables. Okay?
Okay.
So you start with that. I would suggest taking a trip to Vietnam sometime. Not you, because that's where you're from, but all of our viewers. It's the most beautiful place in the world. Comment below if you would agree. If you disagree, just don't say anything.
Do we need to cut this out too?
No, that's a good one. That's a good question. So we've got a smaller zip tie here holding cables together. There's no need to cut that one because that's what's holding the cables kind of together. Now, what do we need to do? Okay, so to get these handlebars on, what are we going to put in there?
A screw?
No. Similar to a screw, but less pointy.
Bolt.
Yeah, that's why we flew you here from Vietnam to do this job. You're the guy for this job. I'm just a cleanup guy. Okay, so are they here? Maybe they didn't include them. Ah, there they are. I'm gonna sit back and watch you do that. Okay, we got the what?
The bolt right here.
Bolts.
What's this?
That's a bar clamp.
Alright, we got a bolt and a bar clamp.
And we're going on. Is there a forward or backwards to those, you think?
For what? This?
Forward and backwards? No. They're good. Same either way. I experienced motorcycle technician. I do put the front one on first and tighten it down. And then the back ones, I do second. You can start the back ones there. That's what 4 years of college taught me. You're doing great. What kind of bolts are those?
I don't know. Big bolts.
Big. How about Allen's? Allen bolts. Allen, like the name Allen.
Allen. Huh?
Comment below if your name is Allen. So, we found the right Allen wrench.
Yep.
That's the ticket. Now what are we going to do?
Tighten this up.
Jackpot. We've retired that dinky Allen L wrench there. We've resorted to a socket here, and we are going to snug these up a little quicker than how things were going before. So center those as best possible. There you go. Doing good. Okay, what do we need to do next then? Handlebars are tightened up, you said, right?
Yeah.
Okay, what next?
Cut all these.
Yep, 2 more. You are a professional. It's a good thing you work out. And while you're doing that, was there a place, did we have keys for this motorcycle somewhere?
Keys?
Yeah.
Got 2.
Okay, 2 keys, 1 spare. I would separate those at some point before you let your kids get on here. Now, you feel like the brake lever is where it needs to be at? From the factory, did they put that in the right spot? Well, looky there. Okay, if you need to tighten that down, how would you do that? Yes.
Yeah.
What's that called?
A bolt.
Yeah, bolt, but what kind of bolt?
Allen bolt.
Allen bolt, there you go. Okay, so I like to keep them a little bit loose because, not quite this loose. I like to keep them a little bit loose though, because if a kid lays one over, if it is so tight on here, there's no give. If a kid lays it over, it's just gonna slam it down like that. So I like to tighten them up maybe just a little bit. So I think they probably included a wrench with our kit there to snug it up a little bit. And then we need to check the throttle to make sure. And which side's the throttle? Okay, so snug that up a bit. There you go. That might be more than a bit. Oh my goodness. That's probably fine. Okay, and then the throttle on the other side. Make sure that doesn't turn or move or juke or jive there. Okay, functions properly. All right, next thing I'm gonna do, next thing, what are you gonna do?
Start it.
Well, let's turn it on. Let's turn it on. So, keys go where? Cut.
Here.
Keys go there, okay? One in. Careful it doesn't get away from you. These things are quick. All right, one click on. Okay, that's gonna tell us what our battery is charged to. 26.6 out of the box. Hit a little power button there. We're 73% charged, 74% charged. Okay, what I would suggest doing is plugging this thing in, getting it up to 100% before we take it out and ride it. Would you say that that's a good idea?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the best performance. You would want it to be 100% charged.
100%. And then this thing will be race ready. A couple other things you want to check before you go out. What do you think they would be?
Tire.
Wow, I didn't even tell you that one. Both tires?
Yeah.
Okay, what else?
Brake.
Brake, make sure the brake functions. Anything else?
The what's this called?
Foot pegs?
Yeah, foot pegs.
Okay, you want to make sure they're there, or what are you thinking?
Just it doesn't fall off.
Yeah, it doesn't fall off. Okay, that'd be good, I guess. I'd maybe check chain tension.
What's that?
The chain, which drives this from the motor, chain's there on the other side. This is the shock. You can adjust this shock. Comes from the motor. This chain comes from the motor. Goes back to the rear sprocket there. You want to make sure that it's not too tight, not too loose. You want to make sure that that functions how it's supposed to. I've done a couple other videos on chain tensioning, charging these machines, rebuilding these machines completely. Also swapping out tires, changing brake pads, changing brakes, adjusting brakes. Check out those videos. I'll put a link below for some of those. Okay, we're going to get this thing charged up, Andrew, right? That's what we decided?
Yeah.
Okay. And then we are going to grab some lunch, come back. I bet it's ready. And we'll go for a ride. We'll let you know what we think of these machines. Burromax TT350R. Fully electric motorcycle here. So these are a lot of fun to ride. Alright, we've got this Bromax charged up. They suggest you charge it up for 4 hours after you get it out of the box. Make sure it's good and charged. Couple things to note here. We got a paper illustration of decals. So if you want to put the stickers on there, this tells you where they would suggest putting them on there. There's about 15 stickers here. You can put them wherever you want, or not at all. Manual here will tell you a couple tips on maintenance and how to keep this thing running strong. 40 to 50 pounds of pressure in the tires before you start. Make sure and check those. And you've got a lights button. You want to hit the lights? LED, those will last you a lifetime. And a couple other maintenance tips in here, what you're supposed to look at before you go out and ride. Some safety instructions. Helmet. You got a helmet on?
Not yet.
You got your boots on?
Not yet.
Okay, flip-flops are close enough. So read through this, study it, There'll be a test at the end of the video. Okay, 2-position switch. So turn the switch on, and then you got to turn it on one more time. You forgot your boots
And helmet.
and helmet. Okay, out of the box, the Bromaxes are going to come on the L position, which is the low speed. That goes 7 miles an hour. On the high speed, which is going to be an O, and I've showed you that toggle switch on another video, it's going to go 17 miles an hour. If you've got a kid that's younger, possibly just starting out, this is a great bike to get started. Leave it in the low position, and the kid can go 7 miles an hour. If you're from Vietnam, you just automatically kick it up to the high gear because they're a bunch of wild, crazy men on mopeds.
Yeah.
So, take it away. That's the Bromax 350. Thanks for watching.